Alright, let's dive into this because it's not just another cricket match. It's a story about resilience, records, and what it takes to bounce back when the odds are stacked against you. So, here's the deal. Jos Buttler just became the all-time leading run scorer in T20 cricket, and the way he did it is what makes this story so compelling. First off, let's talk about the record itself. Buttler surpassed Kieron Pollard's tally of 14,803 runs, and he did it in style, with 3 consecutive sixes off Marco Jansen. Personally, I think what makes this really interesting is the context. T20 cricket is a format where records are broken frequently, but to be the guy with the most runs across all T20s? That's a statement. What many people don't realize is that this includes runs in the 100, which is essentially a 100-ball format. So, it's not just about smashing sixes in 20 over games, it's about consistency across different variations of the shortest format. But here's the kicker. Buttler wasn't always on top of his game. Just a few months ago, he was struggling for form, especially during the T20 World Cup where he managed just 87 runs in 8 innings. If you take a step back and think about it, that's a massive turnaround. From being written off by some to reclaiming the top spot, it's a testament to his mental toughness. In my opinion, this is where the real story lies. Cricket, like life, is full of ups and downs, and Buttler's ability to bounce back is what separates him from the rest. What this really suggests is that form is temporary, but class is permanent. Buttler's quote about being the dog one day and the lamppost the next hits home. It's a brutal sport, and the margin between success and failure is razor thin. But what I find fascinating is his mindset. He didn't give up. Instead, he channeled his energy into rediscovering his form. That's a lesson not just for cricketers but for anyone facing a slump in their career or life. Now, let's talk about the match itself. Manchester Supergiants snapped their losing streak with a dominant 9-wicket win over Welsh Fire. Buttler and Tim Seifert's partnership was explosive, and it wasn't just about the runs. It was about the net run rate boost that took them to third in the table. One thing that immediately stands out is how Buttler took over the captaincy after Aidan Markram's departure. Leading from the front, he not only scored a half-century but also inspired his team to a crucial win. From my perspective, this shows his leadership qualities, which are often overshadowed by his batting prowess. On the other side, Welsh Fire had their moments, especially with Matt Short's fluent 71. But they couldn't capitalize on their start, and their total of 155 was always going to be challenging to defend. A detail I find fascinating is Joe Root sliding down the order, a move that speaks volumes about the team's strategy to prioritize big hitters. But did it work? Not really. The Supergiants chased down the target with 9 wickets to spare, thanks to Buttler's fireworks. This raises a deeper question: how much does individual brilliance matter in a team sport? Buttler's record-breaking innings was undoubtedly the highlight, but it was the collective effort of the Supergiants that sealed the win. Personally, I think this is where cricket becomes more than just a game. It's about individual milestones contributing to team success. So, what's the takeaway here? For me, it's about resilience, adaptability, and the ability to rise above adversity. Buttler's journey from struggling for form to breaking records is a reminder that setbacks are temporary. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this: whether you're a cricketer, a YouTuber, or anyone chasing a goal, the energy and determination to keep going can make all the difference. What do you think? Is Buttler's comeback story one of the best in recent cricket history? Let me know in the comments below.